questions to each of the councillors and the mayoral candidates. The next section is questions that were provided by the community and were reviewed by the chamber and edited down into kind of general areas, so we're not asking the repeat questions. But the first questions, I think, will direct these to the mayoral candidates. These questions you will have 1 minute to answer. Same rule. I will, with 20 seconds left, I will give a small ding and time for you to wrap up. So the first question, there has been a number of discussions in the community about the various costs of various projects that the village has undertaken in recent years. And the first part of this question is addressed to Mr. Allen. And it is that you have stated that the Bowling Green cost the village $50,000 and the exercise equipment cost $1 million. This is not consistent with other cost estimates on these. Could you please confirm and explain what these numbers are based on? You'll have 1 minute to respond to that question. You have your microphone?
No, I'm not clear on the second part of the question, something about $1 million.
There was some question about the amounts you stated regarding costs of projects in the community, which are inconsistent with the statements made by other people. And the first one, I believe, was $50,000 for a bowling green, and the second one was $1 million for exercise equipment, which are attributed to you as statements.
Oh, on top of the washrooms? Is that? Okay. Sorry.
There seems to be some nodding, so I'm assuming that's correct.
I'm not entirely clear on the question. As you said, Mr. Moderator, there has been a great deal of speculation as to what the bowling green cost. The bowling green required the removal of a good part of the outdoor gym, which we already paid for. I'm not sure what value was put on that, but there was a demolition cost. Then the bowling green was installed, and without any council approval or without any public discussion, and the speculation in the village has been that it cost as much as $50,000. We don't know what it cost, so in the absence of facts, you're going to get speculation, and I've heard that number mentioned in connection with the bowling green. If it's not right, then it's up to the council to clarify what it did cost us, but it was not approved, and it was an expenditure of public money. Second thing is the $1 million. I believe they're talking about the exercise room that was built on top of the public washrooms, and I think that the total budget for that project, including the expansion of the washrooms to increase the floor area, putting the roof on and buying the equipment, was probably more like $1.5 million. I don't know. Thank you.
Mayor Fazio, the same question. I believe the numbers you provided for both those projects were something different, something in the neighborhood of $89,000 for bowling, as well as $250,000 for the equipment exercise with some grant money. Would you please comment on those numbers?
Yes, thank you very much. The bowling green area and removal of the lacrosse box was done by previous administration. When I came on board, there was just the portion which is now the bowling green. There was money spent to put up a new chain link fencing because they reduced the size of the lacrosse box, new boards inside, and the moving of the equipment as well. The outside portion, which eventually became a bowling area or bocce ball, whatever you wanted to call it for, we had to clean it up. The soil that was put on there and the grass areas which was seeded, and the benches came to just under $10,000, not $50,000. The comments in regards to the equipment, exercise equipment on top of the washrooms, the cost for those was $23,000, not $1 million. Thank you.
Thank you.